Let us discuss the relation between vapor pressure composition curve and boiling point. So, consider we are boiling a liquid, A at a constant pressure. So here we are going to boil the substance at a constant pressure. So we can take the constant pressure as atmospheric pressure. So when the solution boils, the pressure of the system will equals to the atmospheric pressure. So when boiling occurs, pressure of the system will be equal to atmospheric pressure. So here we are going to consider a binary liquid system. So binary liquid system of A and B, we know the partial pressure P total equal to PA plus PB according to Dalton's law. Total partial pressure equal to partial pressures of the single components. From the volume pressure composition curves, we know for different composition, the binary liquid system attains different partial pressures. So for different composition, the boiling point will be also different. So different partial pressures, boiling point will be different. So by using vapor pressure composition curve, we can find out the boiling point of the binary liquid, or we can relate the boiling point of binary liquid system with its vapor pressure composition curve. First of all, we should have a thorough idea about vapor composition, liquid composition curve of type 1, type 2 and type 3 binary liquids. So first of all, type 1 binary liquids. The composition curve will be like this. There's a small fraction. And here it is vapor pressure. So consider two liquids A and B. A is less volatile and B is more volatile. So vapor pressure of A will be lesser than B. So we'll get 2 points like this. And we'll get a continuous curve like this. So one is for liquid composition and the next one is for vapor composition. So here liquid composition curve L will be above the vapor composition curve of the mixture or of the binary liquid. So this is the vapor composition, liquid composition curve of type 1 binary liquid. In all type binary liquids, that is for type 1, type 2 and type 3, liquid will be appear just above the vapor composition curve. Here on this curve, that is for type 1 mixtures, type 1 binary liquids, the composition of vapor and liquid will not be equal at any case, but they will exist in equilibrium. For example, if we consider a particular composition X of liquid, then there will be a composition of vapor, we can call it as X dash, and these two will be exist in equilibrium state. So we can say x and x dash is in equilibrium. So this curve is obtained at a constant temperature. At a constant temperature. Then if we talk about the boiling point vapor pressure curve of type 1 binary liquid. So same way, here we are going to consider the mole fraction and boiling point curve. So we know boiling point is inversely proportional to vapor pressure. So when vapor pressure increases, it is easy to boil. That is, boiling point decreases. So here for A, vapor pressure value of A is lesser than vapor pressure value of B. So if we compare the boiling point of A and B, boiling point of A will be greater than B. Because it is a highly volatile substance. So for highly volatile substance, boiling point is less. For less volatile substance, boiling point is high. Here, for the liquid, for the pure liquid which is having less vapor pressure, having high boiling point. So we can mark the boiling point of A here, and B will be lesser than this. So then if we draw the curve, here also we will get a continuous curve like this. Continuous curve like this. But the difference from the first one, that is vapor composition, liquid composition curve, is that here vapor will be, here vapor curve will be obtained just above the liquid curve. So this is the vapor composition, liquid composition curve of type 1, and this is the boiling point vapor pressure curve of type 1 liquids. So one more thing we have to note here is we are considering the boiling point vapor pressure curve at a constant pressure. Constant pressure. So here in type 1 system, A is less volatile substance and B is more volatile substance. A less volatile and B is more volatile. So from this boiling point composition curve, we can find out the boiling point of each composition. For example, here if we consider a point which is closer to A, that means the composition containing greater amount of the liquid A, lesser amount of liquid B. Then if we consider a composition here, so for X, if the composition is X, then by drawing a straight line towards y-axis, we can find out the corresponding boiling point T. Same way, by considering a point here, a composition, that is a composition containing more amount of liquid B and lesser amount of liquid A. So if we want to find out the boiling point of this composition, we can so we'll get a point here. So a line which is drawing from the point, a straight line which is drawing from the point towards y-axis will give the boiling point of that composition T1. So by this method, we can calculate the boiling point of all the composition of this binary liquid. Okay, so how can we separate pure A and B from the binary mixture? The answer is fractional distillation. Because here the boiling point of your components are different. Boiling point of A is greater than B. Right, boiling point of A is greater than B. So if we conduct fractional distillation of this binary mixture AB, fractional distillation, then at first we'll get the component which having less boiling point. So we'll get B first, then we'll get A. So by using fractional distillation method, we can separate the pure components from the completely miscible binary liquid. Then next one is type 2 binary liquids. Here the vapor composition, liquid composition curve for A and for B. So we know type 2 liquid shows large positive deviation. So liquid composition curve will be like this, a discontinuous curve. This is for liquid, and here mole fraction, here vapor pressure. And for vapors, first of all it increases, then increases and attain a maximum point, then started to decrease. So this is a discontinuous curve and this is for vapor composition. So from the curve, it is clear that at a particular point, vapor composition will be equal to liquid composition. And we can name the maximum point as C. Here also liquid composition is just above the vapor composition curve, and at a particular point vapor composition and liquid compositions are identical. So here we are considering that this is plotting at a constant temperature. Okay. And it exists in equilibrium, that is vapor composition and liquid composition exists in equilibrium between A and C and between B and C. For example, if we consider point X exists in equilibrium with the X dash. Same way, if we consider a point Y in between B and C, then there is an equilibrium Y between Y dash. So X and X dash are in equilibrium, and the same way Y and Y dash are in equilibrium. So then coming to the boiling point composition curve, boiling point composition curve of type 2 liquids, then it will be appear like this. Mole fraction, then this is boiling point. So we know the curve will be inverted. So we know when vapor pressure is less, boiling point is high. So this is for A, and the same way vapor pressure is high for B, so boiling point is less for B. So if we draw the liquid composition curve, then it will be like this. So an inverted curve from vapor liquid composition curve. Then this is for liquid composition. And if we draw the vapor composition curve here, then it will be like this. A discontinuous graph where C is the minimum point. For type 1 binary liquids, both the boiling point and vapor pressure lies between the points A and B, lies between the values of A and B. But here, two regions are there, so we cannot say the boiling point, vapor pressure lies between A and B, or boiling point lies between A and B, like that. Here, two divisions are there. So we can say for vapor pressure of type 2, vapor pressure of type 2 binary liquid lies in between A and the maximum point C, and between B and the maximum point C. Same way, if we talk about the boiling point of type 2 liquids is also lies in between A and the minimum point C, and in between B and the minimum point C. Then for type 3, it will be like this: volume liquid composition curve, mole fraction, vapor pressure, then less volatile substance A, high volatile substance B. Here type 3, that means shows a large negative variation from Raoult's law. So there is a minimum point C. So this is for vapor composition. If we consider the liquid composition, it will be just above vapor composition curve. So that is like this. It joins, or it becomes equal at a point C, then increases, attain a minimum point and then increases. So here this is for liquid composition curve. So the vapor pressure lies in between two regions, that is between A and the minimum point C, and between the minimum point C and B. At C, composition of liquid equal to composition of vapor. Then in all other points they exist in equilibrium, that is here is an X value and here is an X dash value. Same way here is a Y value, and Y dash will be equilibrium with the Y. So if we draw the boiling point composition curve, that is mole fraction, boiling point, then the graph will be reversed, that is A have higher value, then B have lesser value. Curve appear like this, maximum point C. Then this is for vapor composition curve. Then for liquid composition, it will be like this. Okay, here also boiling point lies between the points A and the maximum C, and the maximum point C and B, between the maximum point C and B. And the vapor composition, liquid composition curve is plotting at a constant temperature, and the boiling point composition curve is plotting at a constant pressure. So this is how we get boiling point from composition curves.